He's gonna do it. He's gonna help his brother.
Good job, honey. You did it.
He said he just needed a minute to gather his thoughts, you know.
Kid, you okay? All right.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to proceed with this hearing.
Young lady, return to your seat. Take your seat, or I will have the bailiff remove you. Montgomery. Is the district attorney's office in agreement with the defendant's account of the events of the night in question?
Yes, Your Honor. Indeed we are.
Mr. Lavery, in accordance with your agreement with the district attorney's office, I am about to impose sentence upon you.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I've been robbed. Where I come from, low-down dogs raiding the chicken coop get a hide full of buckshot.
Oh, I see you're home already. Didn't expect to see you so soon.
Oh, why? Obviously not. Otherwise, you wouldn't be robbing me blind behind my back.
Oh, I know. I was just moving our more important pieces to a safer location. Well, given your history of breaking things, I wanted to protect our valuable heirlooms from your recklessness.
Yeah, well, I'll just break your wretched... Oh! What'd you do that for?
Because, darling, that's a very expensive vase. Here, use this.
Thanks to David, you're probably going to live to a ripe old age. You were going to have the finest doctors money can buy, I'm sure. But for heaven's sakes, Erica, even they can't perform miracles. I mean, given the severity of your injuries.
You know, you keep saying that. Have you seen what's under my bandages?
Well, have you, dear?
Well, of course not. I'm not permitted to. We can't risk infection.
Well, infection is the least of your concern. You know, this is really unconscionable. And I don't care what David says, because you deserve the truth. Everyone does. And I think it is an absolute crime that they're keeping it from you.
Keeping what from me?
I heard Dr. Weiss tell David that no one will be able to restore that beautiful face. The damage is too severe, and it's not reversible.
Get out of my chair.
How gallant. Hello, David.
Why are you here?
Out of concern, of course.
You don't expect me to believe that you're actually in emotional distress about Erica.
My concern is about you, dear. Do you remember the article you wrote for the New England Digest of Medicine?
I've written many articles for that publication.
Yes, and I've read many of your articles, too. But this one was about 6 years ago. You said that any doctor who became emotionally involved with his patient's recovery lost 40% of his effectiveness, or to some effect like that. Don't look so shocked, darling. I do read things other than the fashion magazines and the gossip columns. And I am your mother, I do keep up. Which is exactly why I'm worried about you. Because you seem to have lost all sense of objectivity when it comes to Erica Kane. Now, something's going on.
If you're suggesting that I'm falling in love with Erica Kane, you're insane.
Oh, no, darling. No. I'm fully aware that you're loving anyone but yourself is, well, it's beyond your capacity. But my guess is that you're involved with something concerning Erica and the night of the accident. Am I right? Tell Mother.
Come on, honey, cheer up. You gave it your best shot.
I really thought I'd gotten him. I thought he'd gotten through.
Look, this is Braden's failure, not yours.
Yeah, no kidding. Any man would let his own brother take the fall for him.
He won't be able to live with himself.
Well, this is his call. He blew it. Now all we can do is watch.
Mr. Lavery, your admission and your willingness to take responsibility for your offense are duly noted by this court. This does not, however, diminish the severity of your offense. Rape is a heinous crime, one that has little to do with sex. It is about power and violence, the depraved act of a coward who wishes nothing except to impose pain and degradation on someone weaker than himself. It turns my stomach. Were it up to me, I would throw the book at you. But your counsel and the prosecutor have come to an agreement. And so we will wrap up this matter quickly to spare your victim further pain. Miss Montgomery, I hope that you find peace now, knowing that your attacker is locked away. Therefore, on behalf of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby sentence Ryan Lavery.
Your Honor, please. I'm Ryan Lavery's wife. Before you finish, may I just please say something?
At least you're consistent. This little tactic of yours, classic Vanessa. You always did resort to a strong attack as your first line of defense, especially when you did something unforgivable.
And what sin have I committed, in your estimation?
I distinctly gave orders that Erica was not to be told about the scarring of her face. Not only to you, but to everyone.
So, my cardinal sin was disobeying doctor's orders?
I warned you that the news could devastate Erica, and that it was in her best interest to find out about her face later.
Well, I'm disappointed in you, David. I thought you of all people would understand.
Understand what? That it was a harmless slip of the tongue?
On the contrary, I knew exactly what I was doing, and I did it for all the right reasons.
Now, just put that away before you break something.
Oh, no! You don't want to spend a lifetime in prison over this, all right?
No, I'm only taking what's mine. According to the divorce agreement that you and Adrian forced me to sign...
I did not force you to sign one blasted
half of
thing.
these possessions are mine.
Half? Half? You took every single item that's got any value whatsoever, left me with the junk.
Then you should feel right at home.
No!
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't dream of touching her Velvet Elvis collection.
Oh, I don't have a Velvet Elvis collection.
No, that's enough, you two. Come on.
Now, if you would kindly hand me that vase, I will be on my way. I've had quite enough of this tacky, over-teased, shrieking harpy for a lifetime.
Homer, she's your wife. She's your wife. You at one point in your lives, you two loved each other enough to stand up and take vows before God. And one of those vows was to respect her. Your life as married couple may be over, but there's no reason to be disrespectful about that. She's a wonderful lady.
She's a money-grubbing shrew. That's what she is.
You take that back.
Or what?
Mrs. Lavery, there is no need to plead for leniency. The agreement has been made between Mr. Lavery and the two counsels.
Your Honor, I'm not asking for leniency, although I would kneel down and beg for mercy if I could. My husband asked me to accept the unacceptable, to respect his wishes and move on
Your
with
Honor,
my
what the
life.
defendant's wife is
I
trying to do is
simply want to
delay
say
sentence.
goodbye
It's
to
just
my
that simple.
husband.
Young lady, you are out of order, and I will tolerate no more interruptions in this court unless someone has new evidence to present. Do you?
No.
Then take your seat.
I know, I love you. I'll always love you.
Thank you.
Please reconsider.
Hey, you take your hands off her.
Don't
She can
make matters
stay.
worse. Just let it go.
I'll sit.
Your Honor, you were saying.
Ryan Lavery, I hereby sentence you to 10 consecutive years with no parole to the maximum security institution at Statesville Correctional Facility.
You people are making a big mistake. You've got the wrong man. Ryan Lavery never touched Kit Montgomery. I did.
What'd you think?
I still have the touch.
Liza, I didn't know you were invited. Yes, in fact, I got an invitation from Jenny herself to the wedding. Oh, well, that's true. I do remember seeing you at the engagement party with Tad. Yes, and this is Bob, Georgia, Tad's best friend.
Hi, how do you do?
One big happy family. All right, then come on in. Brunch is being served. Thank you. See you around.
Yes, I will indeed.
Virginia, have you tried these Kirby eggs Royale?
Oh, my dear, they are divine. I have got to get the recipe.
Oh, they won't give it. They don't.
You won't?
No, maybe to you, Virginia, you might.
May I ask, who's the blonde?
Liza, what the hell are you doing here?
Now, is that any way to talk to me?
You know as well as I do, you're not supposed to be here. The only reason you were invited in the first place was because of me.
How could I miss it? This is going to be a day to remember. For all of us. Do you mean you are not going to tell Jenny that Greg called?
My whole life depends on my marrying Jenny, Amanda. Now, I'm not giving her any chance for second thoughts. That's why I called you.
What do you want me to do?
Well, if you want to hold on to Greg, you've got to work just as hard as I do to make sure he doesn't speak with Jenny.
I see.
You see, I've tried to dissuade him about the letter as much as possible. I tried to make him feel it would only embarrass her if he pursued it.
Well, that was clever of you.
Well, you've got to be clever too, Amanda. I mean, Mrs. Nelson bungled the job on the letter, so we've got our work cut out for us.
Well, I'll handle it from this end, Tony.
Thanks. That takes a load off my mind.
I don't know what's keeping Tony. He should have been here by now.
Darling, he had to talk to one of the ushers. He won't be long.
Yeah, well, we're not supposed to start with the champagne until he gets here.
Well, it doesn't look as if Liza's going to wait.
Liza, what do you think you're doing?
You've already had a vodka and orange juice.
So I'm trying the champagne now.
Trying? That's your second glass.
What are you in charge? What's your problem?
Liza, you're gonna get
Bob?
smashed out of your skull. Will you please lay off?
Excuse me. It's time to serve the champagne. The groom is on his way.
Tony, where have you been?
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Well, everybody's been asking about you. Looks like you might have gotten cold feet. Listen, you better make an apology. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, okay. Excuse me, everybody. Can I have your attention, please? Here we are. I want to apologize for being late. We had a little problem with one of the usher's tails. No, wait a minute. That's not what I meant.
Here, have some coffee first.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very thoughtful.
Your attention, everybody.
Thank you.
As soon as everybody's got some champagne, I would like to make a toast.
I think we've all got one, Tad.
Yeah. Looks like Jenny has got two.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Tony, this toast is to you and my sister, to Jenny and Tony. May you always be as happy as you are today, and may the years to come be filled with love and understanding.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone, I would like to make a toast. Oh, my glasses. Here.
Liza.
I would like to, since we are talking about loving and caring, make a toast to Jenny Gardner's brother, Mr. Tad Martin.
I still have the touch.
Bye-bye. You know, I'm actually beginning to enjoy this.
It's been nice getting to know you.